careful, watch out. Woo.
Okay, so the last time we did a shifting through the gears video, you saw it was sitting a bit lower, had old shocks in it, no exhaust, crappy old bench seat. Now I've done some stuff to it. It's a little bit nicer. It's a lot more comfortable. I got a new steering column in it from 1990 Bronco. That was an interesting swap. Didn't take very much. Just switch a couple of things here. I'll go ahead and give you the tour of the engine compartment, so those of you who haven't seen my videos can see what I've got going on here. I've gotten some badges, F150. Of course, you remember the EcoBoost. And then we got the Cummins badge. I'm missing one on the other side. A Dodge dealer, we didn't have one. But here we go. A fairly new alternator. Replaced that like twice because I kept blowing them up. Okay, yeah, pretty normal for 4BT, except for my jerry-rigged vacuum pump, which has been holding up pretty good. Belt's a little loose, but everything grips pretty good, so it doesn't squeak. But yeah, pretty simple. My little air filter, my Weedle air filter. Still got a lot of stuff I want to do to it. Just right now I'm kind of dormant. I got my makeshift grill blocker. It's kind of crappy, but it works. So that's that. I'll show you my exhaust in case you guys are wondering. Oh yeah, you can clearly see that's the downpipe. It's been kind of cut, turned around, and re-welded up. Since added a block heater, new radiator. There's the exhaust. Got a limited slip in it now, and added a thing to the back of it. Pretty basic. I still need to get a canopy for it. But yeah, let's go for a drive. So that's a new angle. I'm hoping that this thing doesn't vibrate and shake and flop around like it likes to do, because I can never find a nice solid mount for a camera, so. It's running! Okay, this is just the bench seat moving. You're not shaking a whole lot, so that's good. Good. Headlights. My don't buy the digital speedometer. This is a piece of crap. Yeah, don't buy that. It'll just go out. So we got our heat going. Our 1990s Ford Bronco steering column with new steering shafts, new steering links. So we have just that much play, which is in my brand new steering gear. So whatever. An update to the last one. I thought this had a 3-to-1 gear ratio, but it does not. It actually has a 350. It just has larger tires. It gives it that geared up effect. I still have an MP 435 4-speed. It's really a 3-speed. And then just everything else is pretty much factory. 4BT Cummins, V injection pumps, got the BD diesel fuel pin and governor spring in it. The last video we did of this series did not have any of that. It was pretty much out of the bread van, new gaskets, and that's it. So, anyways, pretty much stock engine, stock tranny. Probably gonna get a 5-speed this year. So. And new tires and wheels and some other suspension stuff. And it's the truck's gonna be completely different. I can't wait to get a new dash top. This holy dash is killing me. So let's do this. Winter time right now, I'm getting about 22 miles to the gallon. just because I idle a lot and I let it warm up, so. Otherwise in the summer I get almost 30. So it's a quick ratio steering box too, by the way. Ford Focus pulling out right in front of me doing 10 miles an hour. We'll follow the Ford Focus. Shaky because of the LSD. I get a little bit of axle hop because of the wheel trying to go the other same speed as the other wheel. So, you know, I'll fix that when I do my suspension stuff this year. Yeah, I just got this tiny bit. I think it's where the piston and the gear meet. It's got a little bit of play in there, but otherwise, you know, I can drive just fine with this little bit. This truck's pretty tame compared to like an Explorer. My Explorer had this play but up in the steering shaft. It was really annoying, and that thing is just really a pain in the ass to keep straight. Truck, no problem. I know I'm going 50. See the lights turn yellow about a half mile away and I just put it in neutral. You hear how quiet the interior is. Still no dampening to quiet the engine down, but whatever. Let's see, do we want to drive in stop and go traffic? I know exactly what we'll do. Hold your bridges. Oh yeah. Woo! Adrenaline rush. Stupid Honda Fit, and I'm stuck behind a... Oh no, it's a Satsuki. Stuck behind a Satsuki, imagine that. I don't really need a whole lot of heater. I don't even really need my lights. I got a jacket on for crying out loud. Yellow light, and just close the rest of the way. So there was a video, some of you may have seen it, where I had a vacuum pump that I installed to run this. It was a electric one. Lasted about 1,600 miles, and then it just went blip, just died. So went a couple weeks without it, driving it with no brakes, no power brakes, and a few weeks ago I jerry-rigged that pump I showed you, the mechanical one. That's off a 7.3 Power Stroke. I had that with my V8 before I swapped this thing, and that pump's been working great ever since. So I just run the mechanical, and it works great. I'm behind a dump truck, so I can only do 30, or a backward C freaking hyphen. So I hit bumps, you don't really hear anything anymore. So this truck's got all new bushings and new springs up front. Still got the old springs in the back, they don't make noise. You know, this road is really not all that smooth. And this is not the right speed to be in 4th gear, but I'll lug her along. Dead-ended Hawkeye. Well, geez. The only noise I get from my wheels when I hit bumps is the brake pads rattling around because the anti-rattle clips are gone. Oh, good. He's making a right turn. We're going to go up through the hills and see how this baby does. Go for a little cruise. I still got, you know, the squeaky pedals, but these things are freed up pretty good. It's a green light for them. Just one BMW going through. Shaking there is just my wheels breaking traction. My tires are like slicks now. Abrupt edge, damn right. On the side of the street and there's no sidewalk, and then you you got oncoming traffic that you got to look out for. I just wish there wasn't that little bit of play. It'd be a lot more direct, but no, whatever. I'm pretty happy with it still. A little bit of erosion here. Okay, this is grab horn. Grab horn! Foghorn, grab horn. Friggin' people up here are like, hey, you know, we're just gonna keep on driving. We don't care if you know, you're a big ass truck and I pull out in front of you and you kill us. This thing brakes really well for having the old Ford brakes. Fast and shit. Used to be I was having issues getting this into second at a certain speed. Not really anymore. I don't know what happened to it. But it works now. That Volvo's having a hard time keeping up with me. That Chevy with the unnecessarily large tires for a lowered two-wheel drive. Having the exhaust on here really quieted down the turbo. I only hear the whistle from the intake. But it's fine with me. I don't want this thing to be too noisy. Hopefully this camera position does you some justice on how this thing rides with all the new stuff I've done to it. Exhaust pipe hitting the frame. I need to fix that. I get a big old hole in it. Yeah, these are pretty bumpy roads here. Another car just, you know, she's ready to pull out onto the street right in front of me. Those were pretty bad. Those were really bad. Alright, let's head her home. I'm looking at, oh, you fake right turn. Later this year, I'm going to a 5-speed, but we're gonna random acceleration. I'm going to slap on a all-wheel drive transfer case from an Explorer onto my future 5-speed, and then I am going to put a Dana 44 up front. It'll be still independent like it is now, but put constant velocity axles in it, and then this bad boy will be all-wheel drive. I'll have a locker in it too, so that I can utilize that if necessary. So combined with my limited slip, I'll have some pretty good off-road traction. Get my four-wheel drive stuff in here, get everything that I need done to it, the new tranny, the air conditioning stuff, the new wheels and tires. That's when I'm going to take it back in, have it realigned so that everything's nice and true. But other than that, right now I got the steering limit pretty damn straight, so really, come on. Wait till I get right up here, and then it's gonna go green, and I gotta go second. Yeah, this is a very awesome truck. It's comfortable. I get about a little bit more miles per gallon out of it than I do in my Mazda 3. It's more comfortable than my Mazda 3. The driving position, this is very relaxed. I'm not stressed. I got my nice little armrest. So I don't know what I'll do with my Mazda. I kind of want to sell it, but at the same time I kind of want to, I do want to keep it because I learned how to drive stick in that car. That's how I know how to drive stick in this thing. Getting a little annoyed with people and their reindeer antlers on their cars. I don't know. I know everybody's trying to decorate, but I think it's a little weird. I don't think cars should have antlers. I know you can put a total, like, it just looks tacky. I can do that without collapsing my fuel tank. Man, the V8 is sucking the fuel hoses shut. You probably hear that moaning noise. It's my Saginaw power steering pump having to work with this quick ratio gearbox. Or it could be that when I ran it dry a little bit, changing the gearbox out, it didn't like that a whole lot. pop can moving around back there. It's driving me nuts. I don't want to burn too much of my fuel up. I get like 22 miles a gallon, and you know, it's all cool and all, but it's like, you know, I drive this thing a lot. I don't want to burn all my fuel up. It cost me like 30 bucks to fill it, and it'll last me 2 weeks. Well, there you guys go. That's round 2 for driving in the truck. So, probably, talk about Michael J. Fox. Probably this year when I get, I should be getting my 5-speed. I'm waiting on taxes, so that, I could have to bend over a little bit for, you know, taxes, but I'm getting my 5-speed for sure this year. I've been talking about it for like a long time, and it's a whole lot of talk and no do, and I'm getting tired of it, so I'm gonna make it happen. And once we get that and our all-wheel drive transfer case and all this other stuff that I want to do to it, we'll do another video of driving it, and we'll actually probably do some off-road stuff, because that'll be a lot of fun. So there's a lot to do with this. If you want to stay updated on this truck, please subscribe. I normally don't like saying that, because I think if you know, if you like this video, it should just come second nature. Be like, maybe I'll subscribe to them. But yeah, I would really appreciate it. The extra viewers, the viewership really helps out with this channel, and it keeps this thing getting better and better every month. So yeah, thanks for watching, and we got a lot to do this year, so stay tuned.